Okay. Now we're coming online. I crashed the whole system here a second ago. Alright. Guess what day it is? It is draft day. Alright, let's see here. First things first, let's do a switcheroo on the quest. It's still a 500. White or red, I don't know if that matters going into draft. Oh, I do want to show you this real quick. I won't play it, but if we have a short draft, which I used to always do when I was only winning 1 or 2 games, I will play it after the draft. Although those good drafts last longer, so don't know. Computer's got to get through its early morning jitters here. Although, I don't know. There we go. Alright, so I wanted to build around Tergrid. Oh, I just took one out. Oops. I just wanted to highlight it. There we go. Okay, so I want to build around Tergrid, God of Fright. I'm usually not a fan of taking my opponent's stuff, but Tergrid is a little different in that it uses sacrifice and discard and then takes your stuff. And so it's like, this is a twist. Let's try it. Well, it started out using a lot of things like Plaguecrafter and Soul Shatter to sacrifice. And then it's like, okay, well, I'm still not quite getting what I want, so I added in some things like Vicious Rumors to create the discard. And then it still was struggling a bit, and so I shifted into doing some board wipes, because what I found out is I can't just only focus on the mechanic that I need for Tergrid, which would be sacrificing and discarding, because it narrowed my options too much. I felt like, at least based on the cards I have. So that's the other thing, we've always got to consider I do not have unlimited wild cards here. So based on what I have, I did not like how limited I was. And so what I kept finding is I wasn't able to force my opponent to sacrifice enough creatures, and so that they got a big board against me, I couldn't handle a big board. So after adding in some board sweepers, I think I've got it where I want it. I played this yesterday quite a bit. And anyway, so after the draft, I might play this again. I haven't even named it yet, so it's really, really new. We'll try it out after the draft, but got a draft. Okay, so it looks like at what would be 10 o'clock Central Time, US, that's where I'm at, will be when the shift happens for the quick draft. But let's do a premiere, because I've had decent luck with the premiere draft, so I might as well go for it. I didn't get myself a glass of water or a cup of coffee this morning. This is going to be a long stream without water. I may actually have to run get some water here in the middle of the stream at some point. Okay, let's just jump right in. Premiere draft. I have no idea what strategy I'm going to go with. Black and green have both been in my better drafts. I do like to draft black in general because I like the removal, but there's no guarantee. I mean, supposedly white's gotten better in Kaldheim draft. I don't know that I've seen that, but I do feel like I've seen white still getting left behind, which means if it's better, it's going to be maybe draftable because other people may not be drafting it. I don't know. I don't know. People like to draft blue, and I don't, so that's kind of easy for me to avoid. But we'll see. The first draft I ever did was a blue and red Giants, and while that didn't turn out to be a good draft, I'm not against going that direction again. Okay, my rare is Glorious Protector, and it's non-angel creature, so in a draft I feel like this is really good. Um, as far as protection goes, and it's just a pretty decent creature anyway with flash, foretell for 3, so it could be a 3/4 flyer for 3. I just think that's a smart pick. I mean, I don't know. Could we end up going white? I don't know. I feel very hesitant to go that direction, but well, shoot. Now we got Search for Glory. This one wasn't legendary, but we could come across a saga or a snow permanent or a legendary that we like. Not to mention, I don't think I mind having another one of these for my constructed decks. I don't like to overthink that part of it so that I can actually get a decent draft, but I mean, that is something to consider when you don't have unlimited wildcards. Alright, I'm still not going to focus on white if I can help it, just because I want to give myself a chance to be objective here. Okay, another rare getting passed to us. Scry X is the amount of snow spent to... Okay, so this one does make sense to pass on just because while we might find some more snow permanents, probably not going to pull a lot of snow land unless we just really force it, and that might not be a good idea. Okay, non-token creature you control dies if it was enchanted or equipped. Return it to its owner's hand. Creature tokens you control that are enchanted or equipped get +1/+1. I like it, but I feel like it could force us into a particular direction. 5 damage to target tapped creature. Like, that's pretty good. Battlefield, if it was a second spell you cast this turn, I don't want to destroy land. I do like elves. I do like putting 1/1 counters on things when I cast my second spell if I go cheap enough. Alright, it's going to auto-select. I don't want it to do that, so we're going to go... I ended up going white again, but again, I'm not necessarily trying to do that. Okay, I definitely don't want that. 3 damage to any target if a creature is dealt damage this way it gets... I don't think I like that either. Giant Wizard. If snow was spent to cast this spell, that permanent doesn't untap. No. Black is an option. Okay, I think I'm going to go there if I can't. Dies at power 3. Oh, no, let's go here. Okay, I'm not a counter spell person. I'm surprised that's still there. There's so many counter spell players out there. Creature type. I don't know if I'm going to end up doing creature type or not. Oh, you gain 2 life. Okay, I'm going to go there. Search your library for a card named Halvar. Or an equipment card. I haven't gone equipment yet, but I could see us going that direction. And what is this? Rare legendary creature becomes a god in addition to its other sacrifice. Put an indestructible counter on target god. Oh, see if I like that card. I just don't think it's going to be a great draft. I'm going to try this. I don't know if it's going to be any good or not. Dual Strike. When you cast your next instant or sorcery spell, convert a mana cost 4 or less. Copy that spell. You may cast new targets for the copy. Gosh, I don't know. A 3/6 cat with vigilance. That's pretty straightforward, I guess. I actually do kind of like that. Let's go there. So is this coming back to us, or is this a different one? Hexproof is nice. Okay, there's an aura, which, if we wanted to go that other route, auras and equipment maybe? I don't know that I'm going to go that route, but I'm open to it. I am open to going auras and equipment. I don't see me going 3 colors though, so I don't know. I don't know. Although I did go 3 colors before and actually did decently, so. Okay, I do like Reach. Okay, it looks like black and red. Is black and red going to get left behind in this draft? Okay, this card has been passed up a bit, and I think I might try to go that direction. Although I like this as well. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, interesting. Black and red are still getting passed up. Features you control get +2/+1 until the end of turn. I don't feel like that's that great. Wow, that was a fast pick. I think I'm actually... Well, I guess we'll wait. Oh, well. Don't have a choice there. Ooh. Whenever Immerstrom Predator becomes tapped, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard, put a 1 counter on it. Sacrifice another creature, gains indestructible until the end of turn. Gosh, I really like that card. I don't know if is it worth taking here. I like that too. I don't think we're going to use it. But so do I take it if I'm not going to use it? Am I already... Alright, I'm taking it just in case. I don't know. Tokens where X is the number of Oh, we are not doing vehicles. That's for sure. Ooh, I do like that. And see, there's more equipment. But I'm not sure which direction I'm going yet. I'm really pushing this, like, as far as making a decision. I'm in my second pack and I'm still trying to stay open. Is this a good idea? I don't know. I'm seeing things that I like. Somebody did say that sometimes pros aren't for sure in a direction until they're in their 3rd pack, which just sounds crazy to me to even think about. But we're maybe attempting something like that today. I don't know. I might be changing directions. I mean, I guess that's the thing. With the right cards, if you just build something, you can pilot really well. I mean, I guess you don't have to have the most amazing... I like that. I like that. There's an aura. Oh, but that's... I think we're going to go red removal. Although card draw sounds good too, but let's go removal. Oh, Lisa Battlefield crew. That's not bad. Don't care for that. There's a... I might like that even better. Okay, so which is going to be better here? The one... Well, if we end up going... Let's go this one. Although I like the other one as well, but... Deals combat damage to crit. Ooh, I like that. What's this one? Oh, equipment. Let's see. You may pay 2... I think I'll go with this one instead. Dual strike. Path of the World Tree. I feel like it only helps if you have the World Tree. Which I do have 1 copy somewhere. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like really much of anything here. I'm actually going to take the land, I think. I don't even know if I'm going to end up using it. Okay, a rune's not bad. I do like this. I'm going to hope that the veil comes back, and that might be a little crazy to think, but... Alright, Broken Wings I think makes sense. Double L's. Ooh, I like that. That's back already? I like that elf, but... I like that. I don't think we're going to use land destruction, but we'll draft it. Okay, that came back. Foretell for 0. Or card draw is probably better. Although Foretell for 0 sounds pretty cool. Okay, this is the third pack now. Create 2 creature tokens. Take an extra turn after this one. We're definitely in some form of color combination. Features you control gain Death Touch. I mean, the only thing I don't know is if I'm going to go ahead and add black or if I'm going to stick with either red, white, and green. I'm definitely not in blue. See, Broken Wings I think helps if we stay in green. I like Feed the Serpent. I think black is going to get taken. Binding of the Old Gods. If it only works if we stay in black. Did that give us the one I had selected? I think it did. Good. Oh, see, this is a bad draft card, and I've tried to make it work in Constructed, and I can't even make it work in Constructed, which kind of stinks, because I would take it in draft if I thought I could make it work in Constructed. I think I'm going to go with the Bolt. Oh, man. I want to go... I want to draft black so bad. I like that color combination. Among any number of creatures you control where X is the number of snows. Yeah, see, we don't have snow land. So that's not an option. You gain life equal to the creature's power. I think we might go there. A Hasty Berserker, that's actually not that bad. Whoa. Let's go with something big and beefy. Flying. Enters the battlefield. Return target permanent card with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. And with Foretell, that's not bad. So you can pay 5 plus the 2, which is 7, to get a 4/4 Angel with Vigilance and give it +2/+1. It just sounds like so much. I think I'd rather have something cheap like that. Tap target creature is not awful, but let's go there. And there. Let's push this a little bit. Okay. The only thing, so I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna go with black, even though I did draft some good stuff there. I think now I just have to decide: am I gonna go white, red, green, or white, red, or white, green, or maybe green, red? I don't know. I think it's going to probably end up being 3 colors. I don't think I like the mana fixing for it, is the only thing. But that's kind of where I'm at. So maybe I can find some more mana fixing. And then I may go that route. Hey, you're back again. Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in the chat. Let's see. Yeah, I think I need mana fixing for sure. And I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. Search the library for a basic land card. Well, there's one way to do it. Okay, I didn't expect that to come back. I like the 5/5 for 5. It's pretty simple and straightforward. This does have removal. Let's go with that and see if the 5/5 comes back. Although I don't think it can, just thinking about where we're at in the draft. Okay, we got some reach out of that. There's some more removal. Create a treasure token. Well, that's removal too. We'll take it. And so is that. Okay. I really wanted to push black at one point, but I think that's not going to happen. So let's drop those. Okay. So in order for this to work, we need equipment. We did pick up some equipment. I don't think I want that. I might hold on to that for now because it does help with mana fixing. I don't think I want that right now. Those are removal, so I'll hold on to those for now. I might hold on to this just because the treasure that comes with it makes it more playable, even though I'm not a huge fan of land destruction. But it also can destroy an artifact. Okay, this I can foretell, and then it gives me removal. This is recursion, I like it. Okay, let's go to this end. Let's see. Okay, see, I like that. The enchantment aura. That I don't think I want. Okay, this gives me equipment. Okay, this gives me the mana fixing. So this is protection, and I wish I had drafted more of these, but since I didn't, I might back out on that one. Untap targets no land. Yeah, that didn't work out too well. Don't need that. Put 2 1/1 counters on up to 1 creature you control. So this is a little bit of ramp. And removal and life gain. I think we should hold on to that. Okay, creature tokens you control that are enchanted or equipped get +1/+1. Okay, that might be pushing it a bit. I don't think we have a need for that, which means we might not have a need for the equipment as much as we thought. Let me think. Because part of the idea was I was thinking about this card, now I'm realizing this card doesn't make sense. Well, okay, but the first part of that, whenever a non-token creature you control dies, if it was enchanted or equipped, return it to its owner's hand, is not bad either. Well, okay, I'm going back. I'm going back to it. I do like it. Okay, white removal. Legendary card or saga. Okay, I like this card, but I don't think it's necessary here. I mean, it does help us grab a saga, but our sagas aren't that great. I do like the removal. This actually has a little bit of mana fixing here, only to cast creature or enchantment spells, and it costs 3 already. I don't like it. Okay, discard a card to draw 2 cards, and we get a treasure token. That's not bad. We're at 49. I feel like it's too much. I might drop one of those. Okay, so now let's go back and think. Okay, good, pretty good, pretty good. Return another target or equipment from your graveyard to your hand. It's not bad, but not great. Okay. 49 just feels like way too much. Golden pick. Yeah, it's a treasure token. Let's drop one of those. I don't know, 47 is still too much, but this might be what I go with, at least for now. Okay, the only thing is if I do that, I'm going to need more land. Because 17 won't be enough. Okay, so 19 at 49. Let's just do this. Let's try this. So we're going a little high. I mean, 40 is optimal. We're going to 50, but it's because we're also adding in a little bit of land to help balance it out, hopefully. So the idea is equipment, really, and auras. Throw some stuff on some creatures and hope it works. Draft is a crazy beast. Last week I ran 2 drafts, and the first one I got 3 wins, which actually was pretty good. Anytime I get more than 1 or 2, I'm pretty happy. The second draft I ran last week, I pulled out, oh, this is awful, 6, almost 7 wins. It was a really good draft. Okay. Okay, this one has Foretell. That's not bad. Let's get something on the field, though. So the other thing when I drafted this deck is I did try to draft a really good curve. So I tried to draft plenty of low-cost stuff to try to get out ahead. And then I just had a couple of bigger things, but... Okay, so we can foretell that, equip that, and start swinging. Okay, lifelink. There's nothing else that can be done. What's the holdup? Oh, playing a land. Okay. Oh, speaking of land, I got too much now. Alright, let's go ahead and get this on the battlefield and go. Although I don't know if I'm worried about having too much land. I mean, because the opposite is not enough. And I definitely don't want not enough. So maybe we kind of wait and see. That's interesting. Okay, which one is this? 2/2 reach and every creature type. Okay. So we could go... Let's go here. And let's just swing with it. Okay, so our opponent can get in with their flying because we attacked with our reach, but I like the 2-to-1 board. Interesting. Okay. Let's go there. And swing in with everything we've got. Okay, I don't feel like this is a bad place to be, but not great either. All I'm sitting on in my hand is one land. I did pass up on some card draw options that maybe I should have taken, but... Okay, so they get an artifact or enchantment back into their hand, but they can't cast it this turn. Because it costs 2. Okay, is this an instant? Yes. Alright, that's good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and call their bluff here. I think they want to leave this on the battlefield. Oh, they called my bluff. Alright. Well, that's fine. Let's just put it back on. Okay, so I did that thinking they needed to have that creature there, but apparently they do not. But that's okay. Oh, these are legendary? I can't put another one down? Well, that's a bummer. Alright, we'll wait. Luckily I've got removal in hand, so that's going to help at some point, hopefully. And our opponent's getting low on cards too, so I feel better about that. I'm still holding this land in my hand, just to kind of psych out my opponent. I don't know if it's working, but you know. Oh, see, I'd rather take that one out. This is interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and do this, because I've got other removal in the deck. Maybe I can still take that one out later. I am second guessing how much land I have in this deck now, though. Yeah, so I don't need any more land right now on the field, so I'm totally just sitting on this to make my opponent think I've got cards in hand. Oh, okay. So they paid, oh, they paid all of it. Maybe I should have drafted that card. I passed on one of these thinking it was just going to cost way too much. Okay, let's foretell it for now. So we can go 1/1 counter and then fight. The only thing that really gets rid of right now is the Elf Warrior. I need to figure out how to get rid of the flyer. And I don't know yet. Maybe I did keep the Broken Wings. There's another copy in the deck somewhere. Okay, we have to go there. Oh, another Angel Flyer. Yikes. Okay. This is probably too much. I don't think we can handle all this. What have we got here? Okay, that actually could work. 'Cause 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 Okay. So we've got enough damage. Oh, but it's vigilance. It's not going to be tapped. Wow, that stinks. Okay, so then let's go here. Let's get rid of that one. Let's not block. Oh yeah, they're way too wide. And I'm drawing land. Nope, didn't win that one. Okay, so I really have to consider now, do I have too much land? Especially for my curve. I don't have a lot of high cost stuff. Okay. I haven't eaten anything this morning. I'm gonna have to eat something. Yeah, we tried. I'm trying to chew away from the mic. Okay. So I like everything on this low end of the curve. I thought that went decent. I don't think this gives us enough advantage. I don't think that will either. Okay, and we did have too much land. So now we're at, let's see, 19 and 13. We're back to 17. And we still have such a low curve, we don't need a ton. Okay, this should be a little bit better. Wow. Okay. While I need a creature, I'm going to go ahead and keep this deck out of his hand. Because I can play almost everything in it. Now I've got something red without red mana, but I don't think it should take too long to fix that. And we can begin to foretell. So that will be helpful. And even if I can't utilize the ability of the Glorious Protector, a 3/4 flyer for 3 is just going to be good. Let's stash that back. I know we're going another turn without dealing with the board, but I kind of feel like I want to be patient here. Alright, let's go ahead and get this on the board. I would like to have its ability available, but... wow. And that's why I like to draft black. I should have went with my gut. My gut always tells me draft black so I can get removal. And the black-green elves is a really good draft strategy right now. I should have just went that direction. I guess we'll foretell this in case we get a mountain soon. Flying 2/2. Okay, there's the mountain we needed. So we can slow things down a little bit now. Okay, we can go there. And there. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any life link or any way to gain life in this deck. So I've got to get a creature down, and I've got to get on the offensive here. Still no creature. Okay, well then I guess the only thing that makes sense is to draw more cards. What are we down to 4? So I could block one creature by casting this. I almost want to give up here. Don't know. Non-land. Yeah, that's it. Okay. We just couldn't get... We got one creature down and it got destroyed. The goal is to get stuff down and equip it and put auras on it, but it doesn't work if it gets destroyed. And that's where I needed that green card that gives hexproof. And I picked one up and I passed another one and I shouldn't have passed it. Yeah. That was a case of knowing what to do, but being in a strategy I don't usually draft a lot. Like I usually draft more, like I said, black. I should have went hexproof so that I could pump these up. We might not get any wins. This could be a really bad draft, and it would be the first time. I mean, I've had drafts like this before, but let's pull. So we need to have more creatures down. We did find that out, so we might have overdone. All right, let's try that. So this is our last chance, possibly our last chance. We're down to 2 losses. We've got to get a win. Okay, no creatures in hand, but I like Demon Bolt. I like the land. The land is good. And we got card draw. So this is all doable. Let's start by going ahead and getting this on the field. Ooh. We have a blue player. Alright. Let's foretell. It'd be interesting to see how strong our opponent is, because this is probably one of the better draws I've gotten so far. But if we're up against a strong opponent, it still may not matter because the deck is probably just not good enough. Let's go here and here. And then next turn, if we still don't have a creature, we'll go ahead and use our card draw to try to find one. Fortunately, we haven't taken too much damage yet. Okay, so this is interesting. We have a creature, but we also have what's very likely a counter spell sitting there. So let's see if we can draw out the counter spell. Interesting, that did not draw out the counter spell. Alright, let's go there. Oh, so maybe it's not even a counterspell at all. That would be great. Unless it's something that's just going to deal damage and kill my creature. I need my creature to last. I don't have enough in this deck. That's the problem. Again, without the hexproof, I forget the name of that card. It's a Veil, something Veil, that gives hexproof. If I'd have had 4 copies of that, we'd be golden. Okay. Let's go there. Interesting. Okay, if this survives, next turn when it untaps, we can throw this on it to give it +1/+1, which would make it a 6/5, which means it wouldn't die to Bergstrider. That would be good. But it's got to survive. Okay, so that's interesting. Alright, let's try it. See what happens. Interesting. I just knew something was going to come out to stop it. Okay. Well. Let's boast. I don't know what to expect now. Dusty Gold 18's got me fooled. I don't know what to expect. I have no idea. Okay, that doesn't scare me. Maybe, are they considering doing a double block situation? I think since that's an option, let's go ahead and see if we can get rid of that. Okay. Very interesting. One, two, three, four. Yeah, let's go here. Alright, something could be waiting. But I think I'm going to go ahead and attack anyway, because, I mean, what else we're going to do, right? So we're going to swing in, and that worked. Well, let's go here. I guess we'll boast too. Sure. I'm not sure what's going on. I feel like our opponent should have something they can deal with my creatures, and so far they don't. Okay, let's go here. And I think let's just go one. We'll be a little more conservative this time. Maybe I should have swung with everything. I just feel like they've got something up their sleeve and I don't know what it is. Why are they getting all the way down to 2 and not really doing anything here? Okay, that comes in. Oh, and that was almost everything. Maybe they just don't have anything. I think we've won this. Okay, now they're going to be tapped out. At least creature-wise. 2 land open. What is going on? Okay, that doesn't do anything. Other than, oh, yeah, that's the game. Okay, we won one. They're tapped out. I think we just found somebody who drafted a worse deck than us. Which I'm a little surprised.
Top results.
Oh, why is Google trying to help me? Silly Google. We got one. We got one. Okay, I still feel like I need a better creature to everything else ratio. Oh, nice. We get to go open a pack when we're done here, too. Maybe I should add in the little pups. What if we go Veil and pups? Let's try it. Yeah, we'll be cracking a pack after this, and hopefully we get some more wins and we can crack more packs. That is the good thing about the Premier Draft is if you get the wins, you can open a lot of packs. Well, must not be a lot of people to find out there. There we go. Same mode. I don't know. Okay. I don't think I like this hand. I've got too much green for no green land. And the two white cards I have aren't going to do me a ton of good. So we're going to mulligan. Okay, this is better. We've got green and white, and we got cards in green and white. We're good. We'll drop one of these. Okay, so that one's got Boast, that one's got Foretell. Oh, that would have been nice. Okay, so again, we're not going to get the benefit of this secondary ability, but again, just a 3/4 flyer for 3. It's a pretty good way to go. Now we just gotta hope we can't just destroy it like we did last time. Oh, interesting. All right. Let's start trying to get in some damage before we lose our flyer. Oh, what is this? Tap target artifact or creature. Yikes. Okay, so we know that's coming. Let's go here. Maybe we find another broken wings and we can get rid of that. So they went and got an equipment. Game because of my big brother. I really love this game and I can't stop it. I know, I play it all the time myself. Oh wow, okay, so now we're throwing equipment on. What is this? Oh, they've equipped their equipment. And now they're equipping, so now we have a 4/4. And it only costs 1 to tap. Yikes, I have got to get rid of that. But I can't do it yet, unfortunately. Okay, let's get rid of that. I guess we'll go here. Okay. So now, which one are you going to tap? So they don't want me to draw cards, So I'm still swinging in with my 4/5 flyer. So until they remove one or both, we're in a decent spot. Maybe, I don't know, there's so much going on over there. But this is the one I've got to get rid of. Okay. Interesting. Well, let's go here. Now then. And we get our card draw. No, it's not a card, it's a token. Oh, I read the card wrong. Okay, well that's not that great. Man, I wish I could give this thing flying. Oh well, guess we'll end it there. Oh, okay, what can I get back? Nothing, darn it. I would just have a 3/3 flyer, which isn't awful. Well, guess we'll just go for it. You think I'm going to win? I don't know. This is a tough one. Okay, so of course that's going to get tapped. There's no point in attacking with that. We'll end the turn here. With this thing having vigilance is a real problem, and being able to tap down my others. Oh, and now they're going to have another angel with vigilance. Oh, and I'm drawing into land. That was the worst thing that could have happened there. Yeah, we're in a real pickle now. I don't know what to do here. Oh, and now they can just tap down to destroy these. That's it. We've lost. There's nothing we can do now. So basically, they had the same strategy. It just worked out better. They had some better support for that strategy because they were just kind of Voltroning. But yeah, they pulled the strategy off a little bit better by building up those. It felt really good there for a moment. It did. It felt like we had something going. And then it all came crashing down. It all came crashing down. All right, well, one win. We picked up 100 gems in a pack. I still say it's worth it because I get gold pretty quick at this kind of where I'm at now. Gems are harder to come by. Packs are fun no matter how you get them. And even that was a fun draft. Like I tried a strategy I don't usually try with the, adding auras and equipments, and I don't know. It wasn't a bad draft. It wasn't especially successful, but we learned a little bit from it. I definitely learned there are some better cards to do what I was trying to do. Our opponent had some of those, but another uncommon wild card is good. Old Growth Troll. I think I have a copy of this. I haven't played it yet. Let's see. If it was a creature, return it to the battlefield. Okay. If it's an aura enchantment with enchant forest you control. If it was a creature, return it to the battlefield. Oh, and then it's an aura enchantment with enchant forest you control. Interesting. I don't know if I'm going to play it or not. It's a strange card. So we do have more of these if we want to. I mean, I could add that to. I do have a equipment deck. Ooh, Magda. I don't know if I have a Magda yet. Other dwarf you control get +1/+0. Library for sacrifice 5 treasures, search your library for an artifact or dragon card. Put that card onto the battlefield. I like that a lot. Do I have enough? I don't really have enough wild cards to build Magda though. Let's see, how many copies do I have? With enough copies, I might try to build something around Magda. Let's see. Yeah, I only have the 1 copy. Huh. I do like the idea of throwing dragons on the battlefield, though. I'll bet she would make a really good brawl commander. I'd have to build a brawl deck. Oh, but brawl is brawl is standard though. Okay. So let's go treasure. Okay, we definitely want that. Let's go there and there. Trample crew 2. Sacrifice 2 treasures. Return gilded assault cart from your graveyard to your hand. How many have I got? 8. Let's try it. Why not? Exile creature card from your graveyard. Why not? Okay, then let's go dwarf. There's a battlefield. Okay. A dwarf berserker. Why not? It can't block, but it can crew. Oh, 7 dwarves. Yes. They break the rules of brawl. Okay. I guess we should go vehicles too. And we still have to go dragons. Vehicle. There's not a lot of vehicles available to us. Okay. Go there. Whoa. You don't lose unspent red mana as steps. Dies, you may pay an amount of red. When you do, it deals that much target to any target. What do I have? I have 1 mythic. Do I use it on the Leyline Tyrant? I don't know. Sure. Siege Dragon. There's no walls. It deals 2 damage to each creature without flying that player controls. I don't know. That's a lot. Terror of Mount Valus enters the battlefield. Creatures you control can double strike until the end of turn. Okay, so we've got 54 cards. Maybe we need to go here and just pick up some basic removal and whatnot. Things like shock. Card draw. Where? Does 1 damage each player's SC whenever care passes? No mana was spent. Destroy target artifact, 4 damage. Okay, we'll take that. Counter target spell, 1 or 2 or 3 at random. Its controller mills that many cards and exiles cards on the top of their library until they exile a non-land card with a different name in that spell. That's a really complicated card. Whenever you cast a spell, add red until the end of the turn. You don't lose this mana. Creatures you control can boast twice during each turn. Or I really only have the one that has boast. We'll just go there. And I mean, I've got dragons and dwarfs and vehicles. I'm mostly just looking for some removal at this point. Things like that, I think. 3 damage to any target if red was spent. At least 3. Oh yeah, it's going to be 3 red. So 4 damage to any target's nice. Let's see. We could go snow. Just change all of our lands out for snow lands. I mean, why not? Let's see, land. Snow. Oh, they have two different arts. Go with that one. Nice. That was easy. Craft. Finish. We have a Brawl deck. I never play Brawl because obviously it's not on the ranked ladder. But let's play it one time and then I'll play the other. Okay. I don't know if this is going to be good or not, but we're going to try it. I haven't played Brawl in a long time. It reminds me of Commander a little bit, so I mean I like it, but at first, when I first heard about singleton formats, I didn't like it because it was so different. I was so used to playing, 4 copies of something. But then I started playing Commander and I really enjoyed it. So we're gonna give it a shot. Excuse me. Oh. Black and blue. Rogues. Oh my gosh. Somebody's playing Rogues in Brawl. Brawl's supposed to be a casual, fun format, people. What are we doing here? Oh, that's right. I forgot you can play things like Command Tower. Forgot all about that. Okay, so my guess is nope, they don't have. I was expecting them to have a counterspell ready. Okay, well that's good to know. No counterspell. Maybe no counterspell. Let's test the waters. Something's coming. There's the counterspell. So now then... Okay, I think next turn we try to get Magda out. Okay, drag cards to move in between piles. The top pile will be face down. The opponent looks at the top 3 cards of your library and separates them into face down and a face up pile. Put one pile into your hand and the other into your graveyard. Okay. Oh wait, no, let's put that and that there. Interesting. Okay, we'll go here. Might as well go there. Okay. Oh, he's not a dwarf. Okay, I forgot that. But that's okay. He can make dragons. Okay, so she's back in the command zone. Let's just go Terror of the Peace. Of course. Okay, we'll go back to Magda. The only thing is, with all this removal, it's going to be late in the game before we can really use her ability, and by that point it might be pointless. Well, there went my card draw. uh... Okay, probably going to see another counter spell here. Let's go here. Okay, so we didn't get a treasure because we didn't destroy an artifact. But that's okay. I don't need my graveyard, no big deal. Hopefully this little shark and the flying Sharknado shark won't be a big deal either. What is this? Okay. Destroy a target artifact or 4 damage to target creature. Yeah, let's just get rid of that. Okay. I think my first venture back into Brawl after a while is not going to be a good one. I'm not feeling good about this. I don't have cards in hand. I've got one card. I've got enough to cast Magda, which is probably going to get countered. Yeah, no surprise there. Yes, take action. It's going to cost 2 more. I mean, but we can't just not play cards. Okay, I don't think I even care anymore. Like... Oh, you're good. I appreciate you hanging out. I'm actually going to have to get off the stream before long anyway myself. So, yeah. Yeah, this is ridiculous. This player's playing all this control junk. I ain't got time for that. This is Brawl. It's supposed to be fun. Who does that? Go do that in Ranked. Oh, well. Well, I think I do want to... I need to go pretty soon. I probably should be going now. But I think I'm going to play one game with this deck I worked on. Oh, wait. I'm not. I'm going to change. Last night. Oh, you just arrived. Nice. Okay, well, good. You've arrived in time for at least one more game. Okay, so this... I built yesterday. I want to get at least one game in it today because I worked on it yesterday and it actually performed better than I would have thought. I wanted to build around Tergrid. I've seen plenty of people doing it, and so initially I did my discard deck around Tergrid because I kept saying everybody's building discard decks and I think they're bad. I want to give it a shot, and frankly mine was bad too. But I built this, and this is not a discard deck per se, although I do have a little bit of that. It's really more about the sacrificing part of Tergrid. But then I also found out that I wasn't like dealing with the board if I was being too focused on the sacrificing and discard. So then I finally just threw in some board wipes, and it made the deck a lot better. I was being a little too narrow in the beginning. I was like, everything had to be sacrifice or discard. And then I was like, okay, I'm being way too narrow. I need to broaden it a little bit. I threw in some board wipes, and it became much better. So, sitting around Diamond 3. This is not a keeper. This is better, still not great. And Liliana costs too much to have at the moment. Alright. Okay, Soul Warden, so probably going to be a very meta, either mono white or Orzhov life gain. Very, very typical. Yeah, Orzhov. I imagine we're going to see the Aerialist soon. Pride Mates. All that junk that I hate to see. Alright. So I don't think I'm using Doom Foretold very well, because I don't really know the card that well. What I'm finding is it doesn't stay on the battlefield very long the way I'm using it. And I don't think that's really the goal. But I don't know yet. I know at one time there were players building really strong decks around it, but I don't really know that I have that skill. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, see, that's what I need to get rid of. And this is where I need a board wipe to just get rid of it. Wait, wasn't I supposed to get a knight? Did I miss something? Yeah. Okay. Draw a card, you gain 2 life. Create a 2/2 knight. Like, that's a thing. Where did it go? Alright, well, all I gotta do is gain 2 life and I'm dead. But 2 counters on the Aerialist. Where are my board wipes? Well, I hate to go out on this game. This is a lousy game to go out on. Only get the knight if your opponent has no more permanents to sacrifice. Okay, at the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a non-land, non-token permanent. If that player can't, they discard a card, they lose 2 life, you draw a card, you gain 2 life. Why does it not trigger on my turn? Because it says each player. That's where I'm lost. I feel like it should trigger on my turn. I mean, I know I'm not understanding the card right anyway, but why? What am I missing? Why is it not on my turn as well? Right, but then on my upkeep, when I had to sacrifice it, why does all this not trigger for me as well? Oh, because I sacrificed. I get it now. Okay, because if you don't sacrifice something, it triggers. But I sacrificed Doom Foretold, so that was. Got it. Okay, so that's how I paid for it. And so by paying for it, I don't get anything. Okay, makes sense now. Got it. Oh, yeah, that hurt my brain there for a minute. So that's okay. So that's why it's not working out well for me. So I need to make sure I have something to sacrifice and my opponent doesn't. So really, it's probably a good token. It's probably good in a token deck, because then I'm creating stuff to sacrifice and hopefully staying ahead of my opponent. Yeah. I may still have to look at that card again. What time is it? Alright, I'm going to get one more in. I know I've already said one more. Okay, let me look at that one more time. It's good to stack. Okay, at the beginning of each player's upkeep. So I'm trying to think about this from my upkeep. If that player can't, they discard a card. Oh, but if you have Doom Foretold, then you can. So you have to have something. Okay, what are the omens? Enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white. Oh, so you're sacrificing it to the Doom for the trigger, but then if you pay to sacrifice the omen, then you get the benefit of the omen, and it still counts towards the trigger of Doom Foretold. It's double dipping in a way. Is that what you're doing? Okay. But you've got to stack quite a bit of mana to do that as well, but I could see it working. Interesting. Okay, now I'm wondering if I would adjust this deck for it. Okay, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So that, I mean, that could work with what I have. What about this one? This one just gives you a token, but that's not bad either. Honestly, Rankle has not done what I wanted her to do in this deck. Anyway, I'm okay pulling that. Pull one of those and one of those. I just want to give it a shot and just see what I think of it. Let's go there. Okay, we might mess around with it. Yeah, we might. Like I said, I really probably should. I should be getting off now, but I'm going to play one more. Ouija or Ouija de Baldi? Okay, that was weird. This is not a keeper. Oh, that's hilarious, but not a keeper. Wow. Well, I don't want to go to 4, so I'll just keep this, even though this is not great either. Oh, it's risky, but let's do it. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I really would rather have land right now, though. Okay, I think I've got 4 copies. Let's try to find land. Rat colony, yikes. Alright, luckily we have Ritualist set. If we can draw land, I can get rid of the rats. Stinking rats. What are they going to do? Give rats death touch? Why would you go green in rats? Wait, I just got rid of one of those. What's going on? Well, if I don't draw a lot of land really fast, this is over. Look at all these stupid rats. Okay, so I get 1 blocker. No, I get 2, that's right. It's 2. Okay, I have 2 blockers. And then I just need a land. Okay, I can block 2. And right? Nope, not that. There. Oh, the flash. Yeah. Okay. Carrick's Uprising. Interesting. Are we going to turn this? Oh, now he's drawing into land. This is good. Might as well attack. I think we may have turned this around. Well, I wanted to see how the card was going to work. I'll take the win, but I was hoping to see how this was all going to play out. All right, well, I'll have to try that out some more. Yeah, I knew Doom Foretold was good because people were playing it back when it was like early standard when it first came out. But again, I just never had enough time to play it myself. And I was probably playing a whole bunch of like aggro, gruel type stuff decks anyway, because that's where I tend to sit more often. But yeah, I'm going to keep messing with it. Keep trying to figure out how it plays. I like it. And I think it's all because now I'm really interested in Turgid. I think she's really cool. So I'm going to keep trying to figure out how to utilize her and things like Doom Foretold. So that's kind of where I'm going to go for a little while anyway. And then, so I also, did I play? I think I played this on stream already though. But because I like her so much, I put her into this discard, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm going to try to figure out how to make this better. I don't know yet, but I do want. Yeah, I'm going to keep working on that sometime. Yeah, well, Rakdos Sacrifice, but I'm trying. That's the other thing. I'm trying not to do anything too meta. I'm trying to just do. What I would like to do is find decks that are meta and put a twist on it. See if I can't figure out how to make it fun. Because, I mean, you're not going to make a tier 1 or even tier 2 probably meta deck better. Most people aren't going to do that. I'm not that good. I can't make those decks better. So I'm not really actually trying to make them better when I do it, but I do want to put a twist on them to see if I can't make it more interesting or something different, something fun. So that was kind of my thing. Like, yeah, this is Rakdos, but it's not really it's not the meta sacrifice. It's kind of, like I said, I wanted to go with discard because I just want to see if I can't make things like Raider's Wake and Turgid like combo off of each other in a really cool way. So forcing discard, getting the damage, and just doing some weird stuff. So that's kind of the goal there. Well, it's like when Gruul. Well, actually, Gruul still is a really strong deck right now, but it's mostly Gruul Adventures in Standard, and then there is Gruul in Historic that's really good. But I really wanted to go with the Trample because I really like. Yeah, the Quartz Wood Crasher is a really cool card to me, so I've been trying to utilize that. What is that? Standard Rakdos? Just fun. Yeah, I might move into something like that. I have an Aristocrat type deck that's Mardu, and I do like that kind of stuff. Do I have another one of those yet? No, I don't. See, I need to brew another one of those. Where did it go? Yeah, I've been playing this for... Actually, so I've been like adapting this build, honestly, for years. This is one of the first decks I ever built in Arena. So probably the last 2... How long has Arena been out? At least 2 years. Maybe 3. And so it does a lot of the things that like a Rakdos Sacrifice build wants to do, but then I've gone Mardu with it because I really like cards like Mothra or Luminous Broodmoth. So yeah, I can't remember how long. So it was closed beta for a little while, and I didn't play because I was back in Kaladesh. Because I think when they did open beta, there was no more Kaladesh. Because I think I jumped in as soon as it went open beta. I didn't get in on the closed beta. Oh yeah, I really need to upgrade this deck because I need her. So I'll have to... Yeah, I'm going to have to work on this one. Although, actually, no. Maybe she doesn't make as much sense in this deck because this deck doesn't force my opponent to sacrifice as much as I do. I don't know. Like I said, I've been tweaking this one for as long as I've been playing Arena. I'm trying to get this card to work a little better. I haven't quite figured it out yet. So Theros was only last year? Yeah. So I played Standard forever because when Arena first came out, first off, there was no historic, and then we finally got historic, but there was no historic ranked, or then there was historic traditional ranked, and I prefer best of one. So it took a while, and then once we finally got historic best of one ranked permanent, I quit playing Standard. I played it for a long time though. All right, I better get out of here. Hey, I sure appreciate you jumping in the chat and hanging out with me. It's so much fun to do this with you guys in the chat. I love it. I appreciate it. Now I guess I better go to work. So it is Friday. I don't know if I'll be on much over the weekend. I just never know. But I'll for sure be back on Monday. It'll come. Yeah, the cards will come. I mean, I'm free to play. And now, granted, I've been playing for a long time, but I'm free to play. So the first year I played, that whole year, I think I did drop around $40. But those were some really, like, they had a special deal where I picked up a whole bunch of stuff for like $5, and it was a good year for some discounts and things. But after that first year, I'm pretty sure I haven't spent a dime since then. So it comes. Like, it takes a while, but it comes. Especially if you do draft. Well, if you're good at draft, it comes really fast. If you just do draft and do like I did today and get one win, it takes a long time. But if you can get good at draft, you'll do really well picking up new cards. Anyway, appreciate you. We'll see you Monday for sure. If not, over the weekend, I don't know. Later.